traveling purple uniforms. 54th all-time meeting between Richmond and JMU. The Dukes won a slugfest in Harrisonburg last year, 51-46. It's senior Deion Taylor with the opening tip to senior Trey Davis. Joined in that backcourt by Chandre Jones, the junior, TJ Klein Jr. up front, and Terry Allen, the leading returning scorer, the senior, in the low post, and he's going to work, and the Dukes are triple teaming him. So the Spiders play for the first time without Kendall Anthony, and Terry Allen misses a contested layup. Jackson Kent, who had a career-high 10 rebounds against Richmond last year, snatches that one.
Well, the first possession, Bob, JMU played man-to-man. Saw a lot of zone against them last year against the Spiders. 1-2-2 they played against the Spiders, really caused the Spiders trouble. Let's see if the Spiders can adapt when we see them play zone.
Curry, their leading scorer. Jackson Kent, one of their best three-point shooters, missed it. Deion Taylor couldn't corral the rebound, but it went out of bounds off of JMU. The Dukes also a veteran team. Ron Curry starts. He's their leading returning scorer with over 1,000 points. Jackson Kent fired up that first shot. Paula Shutkis, Tom Vodanovich, Joey McLean round out their first five. Yohani D'Alembert, who started every game last year, is out with a torn meniscus. He'll miss up to the first month of the season for Coach Matt Brady's JMU Dukes.
I saw a little full court pressure by the Dukes after that missed field goal, Bob. So it was a set play, and they played a little full court. Shot clock now this year, new rule, is at 30 seconds.
And that shot clock is down to 4 seconds.
A lot of coaches have said they'll probably see a little bit more pressure because of the shot clock gone down from 35 down to 30 this year.
So 4 to shoot here for Richmond. Chandre Jones from way downtown. So there's the first effect of the shorter clock.
The Spiders had an advantage of playing with the 30-second shot clock in the postseason in NIT last year, so adjusted to it a little bit better than we thought they would during that time period.
Jackson Kent, and now Curry had a travel violation out on the perimeter on JMU.
As an unforced turnover. Both teams had 13 turnovers last year against one another. Both teams didn't shoot the ball either that well. Nope. So we'll say it was good defense on both ends.
I don't think either team's actually saying that, to be honest with you. There's your first bucket of the game and of the season. It's Terry Allen from TJ Klein.
TJ Klein may be one of the best big men passers in the A-10, Bob. Really sees the floor well at 6'9".
55 assists a year ago for TJ, and Terry Allen, who averaged 13 a game. McLean's shot is an air ball. Chandre Jones had a hand in his face. Klein missed the three, short off of the front rim. And
TJ
now
can
Curry.
I'm sorry, Bob, but TJ can make that shot from the perimeter. We've seen him do it all last year.
Boy, Curry lost the handle a couple of times, got away with it, got it back, and there's JMU's first points. So the two returning leading scorers have the first points for each team. Neither of them did much in that game last year. Terry Allen at JMU had only 4 points. Ron Curry had only 6.
Seen a little pressure in the front court by JMU, a little run and jump action, and the Spiders took care of that, working very nicely.
That'll be a blocking foul on Klein. And Matt Brady, the JMU head coach, about to make 3 substitutions. Demetria Chabarkova comes into the game. Chabarkova from Serbia. This is a team loaded with international talent. They have 5 foreign players on their roster. Winston Gray is a 6'2 senior from Cleveland is in, and one of their transfers, Shakir Brown, a 6'6 junior out of Baltimore from Angelina College and Iowa Western Community College, makes his 3rd collegiate stop.
Averaged 20 points last year for Angelina College, Bob, so he can score.
Spiders lead by 2. A little over 3 minutes into the game. From a nearly full house here at the Robins Center tonight. Tom Vodanovich had a mismatch but lost the ball. Terry Allen 2-on-2 with TJ Klein. Allen up and under.
That's what Terry Allen can give you, Bob. A steal and went coast to coast, dribbled the ball, on the left-hand side as a right-hand player and made a difficult layup in traffic.
Terry Allen will become the next Spider 1,000-point scorer. He's now 57 away from the 1,000-point mark. That's Brown and now Curry. Vodanovich against Klein. The basket won't count, but another foul on TJ. And Greg, that's one of the new rules that the coaches are most focused on, and that's cleaning up the physical play in the paint and in the post.
Yeah, no question. They're going to get rid of, try to get rid of a lot of hand checking in the post and the forearms and the low back in the post area. So 2 quick fouls on TJ.
And we get our first look at Virginia Tech transfer Marshall Wood. And Ron Curry just shot right over Marshall and knocked down the three.
You got to remember, Curry shot 42% last year from three-point range.
Marshall Wood played his first 2 games at Virginia Tech, sat out last year with the transfer to Richmond. He's the first sub on Mooney's bench. Deion Taylor, the knuckleball three. And there's Marshall Wood making his presence felt immediately with the offensive rebound on the long kick. Allen, Taylor, and Wood. He can shoot from out there. Nice move by Terry Allen, but he missed the one-hander.
And that's what he can do, Bob. Terry Allen, you take his man off the dribble. It's a really nice move. Just didn't make the shot.
JMU down 1 with the ball. Winston Gray's averaged about 8 points a game last year for JMU. Junior college transfer 2 years ago from Cincinnati State. Good double team there by Jones and Wood. Spider fans thought that could have been a travel. Instead, it'll be a Chandre Jones foul. And brings us to our first time.
Rebounds at JMU last year. They really have to step up to do that. And then the last thing, good spacing and movement on the offense. We're seeing that against man-to-man so far.
All right, 54th all-time meeting between these state rivals. Of course, they were former conference foes in the CAA. They had some great matchups when they were both in the Colonial. Whistle off the ball and an offensive foul coming here, and JMU will turn it over as Demetria Chabarkaba commits the personal foul.
Good defense in the low post that time by the Spiders.
And now here comes some full court pressure. Most people believe we're going to see a lot of that from a lot of teams, Greg, even those that don't traditionally press, just to chew some time off of that shortened shot clock.
Yeah, it's already at 19 right now in the half court for the Spiders.
Chandre Jones. Deion Taylor. Chandre for three. Good.
The Spiders have really good spacing, Bob. You got an experienced team out there. 4 experienced players and really in there now. So I like how they're moving the ball and spacing the floor right now.
Jones 38% from beyond the arc last year when he was the Atlantic 10 6th man of the year recipient. Averaged a little over 10 a game. Brown is open, too strong, but the long rebound gives JMU a second chance opportunity. Another transfer. This is Devontae Morgan. Played his first 2 years at Butler. Chabarkaba goes inside with the left hand.
Man, good position that time against Taylor.
He's a kid who didn't play against the Spiders last year, really came on strong towards the end of the season for Matt Brady's team. Coach Brady in his 8th year at JMU. The Dukes actually finished tied for first in the CAA last season, their first regular season title since 2000. And they won 19 games.
Yeah, Coach Brady has done a really nice job with the JMU Dukes. Got them to postseason last year, got into the NCAA a couple years ago. He's assistant under Phil Martelli. Those great runs that Phil Martelli had at St. Joe's.
Well, the scouting report on Chabarkaba is that he can step out and shoot at a 40% three-point shooter, and he proved the scouting report right, and JMU takes the lead by 1, their first lead of the game.
He's deceiving. He was a 6'10", 240-pounder. He can shoot it from the perimeter.
Deion Taylor finds himself open, and Chabarkaba picks up his second personal foul. Well, that's one way to stop him, get him in foul trouble.
That's a nice roll. Nice cut by Deion Taylor onto the basket. Good look by Chandre Jones there.
The obvious Personal foul sends Deion Taylor, the 6'7 senior, out of New Orleans to the free throw line.
It's been an interesting year as Deion Taylor missed the free throw bump. But over the Coach Mooney era, the last 10 years, we've always been really focused on the guard play and how the guards, Kevin Anderson era, you had
Kendall Anthony
right? Recently, and you had all these guards, and now it's forward dominant.
Yeah.
And you're going to see how they play with these forwards who have the most experience out there.
Taylor makes 1 of 2. He'll come out, and T.J. Klein, even with 2 personal fouls, comes back in the game. And Quan Four makes his first appearance for Richmond, wearing number 2. You'll see him in just a moment. There he is, top of your screen on the three-point line. The redshirt freshman who missed all of last year with the foot injury, only played in 2 games, received the medical red shirt. Turnaround with the left hand by Shotkus. The rebound, Terry Allen. And the Spiders on the move. Great look by Allen to Trey Davis.
There's your point forward right there. Terry Allen running the break with the ball in the middle of the court. Fawn and Trey running the lane.
Terry Allen, just a stat sheet stuffer. He had almost 50 assists last year. Trey Davis, a great defender, knocked that ball away, and Shotkus shuffled his feet before the shot. Nice sequence there by Richmond, led on that run out by Terry Allen to Trey Davis.
Yeah, I really like the runouts of the Spiders. They have athletic players, long athletic players who can run the floor.
Here's Quan Ford out of Huntsville, Alabama. He will certainly get a chance in that backcourt for Richmond now that he's healthy. Marshall Wood off the dribble. Too long. Curry leads the break for JMU. All the way to the basket, lays it in and one. Boy, that was a quick step to the hoop by Ron Curry, who will have an opportunity for a three-point play when we come back. Only 4 points. Ron Curry, the leading scorer for JMU. He's got 7, looking for 8. He was a 74% free throw shooter last year, and he got to the line a bunch. He misses that one, but the Dukes are going to get a second chance, and Curry turns that into a 4-point play. Great run out by T.J. Klein, though, to beat the pressure, and he'll go to the line to shoot a couple. That's one way to beat the press.
That's a great look ahead by Chandra Jones that time. A great run out by TJ, but Coach Mooney was not happy with that second shot opportunity by the Dukes there. Again, they had 15 offensive rebounds against the Spiders last year in that game at James Madison.
2 free throws for TJ, good on the first one. Terry Allen's going to get his first breather. Deion Taylor replaced him. TJ 65% at the line last season. 2 for 2 there. And we are even again.
First look at Jesse Pistakic. Freshman for the Spiders coming in.
6'3" Frosh out of Mission, Texas. Jesse Pistakic. Underneath a good give and go, and Vodanovich finishing. And a 2-point JMU lead. So Pistakic, Jones, 4 in the backcourt. So kind of a 3-guard offense here with Wood and Taylor for Richmond. Quan 4. Deion Taylor off balance, can't get it to go, but a good take to the rim by Deion, and he'll be rewarded with a couple free throws. Vodanovich on the foul.
Well, that was a good drive by Deion Taylor. The Spiders didn't really have anything going on, a lot of standing around that time. And Deion took it upon himself to go to the basket. Interesting, watch how Coach Mooney early on in this season substitutes and who's going to play in the matchups.
Taylor struggled at the free throw line last year, only 46%. He's 1 of 3 with another one coming. That's an air ball.
That's the second one because it barely grazed the iron. And it's interesting watching Deion Taylor preseason, Bob. He really was shooting the ball well from the perimeter. He looked really relaxed, and I guess game time you change. really pulled the string on both of those shots.
Kent's pass stolen by Trey Davis. Great anticipation by Trey. Just back into the game. Spiders down 2 with the ball. Davis good. Take and draws the contact. Shakir Brown called for the personal foul. 5th team foul on the JMU Dukes. Fresh 30 on the shot clock for Richmond. Jones. Nice spin move. The floater by Chandre.
He's a very confident player. 6th man of the year last year in Atlantic 10. I really like his game.
He had 9 against the Dukes last season. Struggled from the field. Who didn't in that game? Chandre was 3 of 13, so he's already got 2 field goals in the first half tonight to tie the game. Off balance by Jackson Kent, and it's good. His first points for the 6'7" junior from High Point, North Carolina, averaged 10 a game last year. JMU by 2, 9:50 to go, first half. That was a near steal by Brown. Pistacacci's first collegiate shot is off the back rim on a fadeaway 3.
Yeah, Pistacacci rushed that one that time. He has a nice shot, nice shooter.
Vodanovich off of the pass from Curry, knocks it down. The 6'7" junior from New Zealand. We mentioned they have 5 international players.
And they're experienced, Bob, and they look comfortable. They had, like you said, a real successful year. Regular season, shared the regular season title in the CAA.
Jones off balance jumper around and out. Brown the rebound. Curry's pass stolen by Chandre Jones. Jones to the basket and a foul. He kind of used Pistacacci on the right side and looked him off and went to the left of the rim.
Good steal by Chandre, good anticipation. And that's what the Spiders have to do. They have to look and get in the passing lanes and get some steals and try to get some easy buckets in transition. That's exactly what Chandre Jones did. Good anticipation and good smart play to draw that foul.
Chandre to the line. He was 73% last season, so he's now got 6, off to a good start. TJ Klein comes back. Pistacacci goes out. And one more for Chandre, no longer playing in the shadow of Kendall Anthony. Makes them both. Spiders down 3. This is Joey McClain running the show. Kent fakes the 3, got around Trey Davis. Davis from behind, looked like he stole the ball. But not only is he going to be called for a foul, but the official will call it a shooting foul.
That looked clean from where we're sitting here on the angle. Looked like a clean strip.
Got a lot of ball, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Jackson Kent on the line, he'll shoot 2.
And Jackson Kent was nearly an 80% free throw shooter last year. There's his 3rd point. Son of a coach. His dad, a long-time high school and college coach. Makes them both.
A little presser, zone press right now by JMU. Spiders break it very easily.
And quickly, which I think is going to be of paramount importance to teams this year.
And now we see the zone, that 1-2-2 or 3-2, some people call it, Bob, but this is what they played a lot of last year against the Spiders.
That's great ball movement. Chandre Jones finishes it off with 3. He's in double figures already with 10.
Great ball movement, great spacing. They expected some zone, and that's what you have to do against the zone.
The Dukes lead is 2 as we approach 8 minutes here in the opening half of the season. On the low block, Shotkus over Allen. It rattles out. Chandre Jones finds TJ Klein. Lays it in the time. That time it was the little guy with the rebound and the big guy with the run-out layup. Huh?
Yeah.
Chandre Jones to TJ Klein. Roll reversal. And a hand check foul. And this is what you're going to see a lot of this season, as the mandate is to clean up the game of basketball. And
As he stepped on campus.
he is the vocal leader of this Richmond team. Come to a practice someday and see who's doing the most and the loudest talking. And I mean that affectionately. Great personality of Chandre Jones. Jackson Kent misses. Terry Allen rebounds. Spiders run. A hot hand is Chandre. Allen, great crossover to the basket.
That was a sweet move by Terry Allen. Looks really good out there.
Chris Mooney challenged him to start the season better and faster than he did a year ago. You can almost see it in the way he's playing and in his eyes. Coach was saying the other day he had no complaints about Terry Allen's season last year except for the start of it. He would have liked him to have started the year a little better. Vodanovich, a line drive three. Boy, they can shoot it, can't they?
Yeah, they can.
And again, there's that pressure, just some token pressure by JMU, clinging to a 1-point lead with just about 6.5 to go in the opening half. Klein. Jones missed that three, and Kent with the rebound. Shotkus and Kent. Guarded by Davis, and a strong bull-like move to the hoop by Jackson Kent.
Yeah, I think Jackson Kent surprised Trey on that drive.
And the Dukes back to man-to-man defense. We saw a little bit of that zone. 15 to shoot. Allen to the basket with the jump hook, and he'll shoot free throws. I can almost read your mind, Greg Beckwith. He can do that anytime he wants.
Absolutely, and I like to see him do it more and more, Bob. But he's shown his versatility, Terry Allen is. He can play with his back to the basket. He's a really strong player with his back to the basket. He has great moves in there. And then he can step out and shoot that 17 to 18-foot jump shot. And if you come out on him, he's going to go by you because he can go left or right. That's why Coach Mooney is challenging him to come out with a quick start and play hard, not just for 30 minutes, but 40 minutes at a time, Bob, because he's that type of player.
One of Terry's most improved areas last year was free throw shooting. 75% a year ago at the free throw line. And he gets there a lot. He's helped him to 26 double-figure games.
I mean, he's very efficient. Shot 51% from the field last year. He's got an array of moves in there, especially on the post. I really like him down there.
I don't think he would tell you this because he's too modest, and this is with all respect to the Atlantic 10 and the players in this conference, because there are great ones, but I think he's playing with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder that he was only preseason third team in the A-10. There's a three by Shakir Brown. They keep lighting it up from outside.
Yeah, that's a tough shot because he was challenged by Wood that time.
JMU is 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. 5 of their 12 field goals are three-pointers. Davis and Allen. Davis guarded by Kent with the spin, the hang, and the miss off the back of the rim.
Yeah, that time the Spiders were standing on one side. A lot of standing that time.
Shakir Brown almost lost it, found Ron Curry. And now Shotkus out of Lithuania. Way out for Curry, and that'll be 3 free throws as Marshall Wood called on the personal foul.
Yeah, and Marshall looks a little tentative right now. I'm trying to find himself out there, both offensively and defensively. And he got him with the body after he challenged the shot up top. He hit him with the body, and they usually will call that. It's hard to start.
That one was legit. One of the new emphasis for the officials is not to make that call if a three-point shooter purposely kicks his legs out or goes up in the air into the verticality space of the defender. That didn't happen on that one. But you won't see a call made anymore on a three-pointer where the jump shooter kind of kicks his legs out to get hit. Well, you don't see this from Ron Curry too often either. He's a 75% free throw shooter. Misses the first two.
The Spiders got a break there. He doesn't miss free throws too often.
He's looking to go in double figures already. He did that 24 times last season. 1 out of 3. So Curry has 10 for JMU. Chandre Jones has 10 for Richmond. The Dukes have a 5-point lead with 4:45 to go. Wood dumps it down low to Allen. Great spin move from the baseline with the left hand. Every time.
Yeah, keep him down there on that baseline, isolated, Bob, in the post.
Allen now with 10 points, 4 of 7 from the floor. He and Chandre Jones are carrying the Spiders. I tell you, we might have as many points in the first half as we had in the whole game last year, just about. Jackson Kent forced that three, and that'll be a push-off on the rebound on Ivan Lukic, the 6'9" junior.
Easy call that time. It's 1-on-1. Yeah.
That is the 8th team foul on JMU. And I think it's Terry Allen who got pushed, so he'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Allen already with 10 points here in the first half. Playing the way Coach Mooney hoped and expected he would.
Definitely capable, we know that.
He'll get the bonus. Now the game's leading scorer with 11. Part of a senior class that will be asked to lead the Spiders this year. He and Deion Taylor and Trey Davis. Terry Allen shooting into the Spiders student crowd here in the first half. They won't be as pleasant when the guys in purple shoot free throws that way in the second half.
They better not.
4 minutes to go. First half, Curry off balance. Offensive rebound. And that's a travel on Lukic. He saw Quan 4 out of the corner of his eye. And it's a JMU turnover. That is the Dukes' 7th turnover of this first half. The Spiders have not turned it.
And the line that Coach Stern always used, 5 dead guys propped up could play better defense. That was my favorite, Beck. How about yours?
I don't want to say too much.
Oh, come on, Greg.
Well, he had told my roommate, I need you like I need a third nostril.
Who was your roommate?
That would be, I can't tell him. I don't think he want me to say his name.
All right, don't say it. We'll have that halftime ceremony. Coach Terry and his family will be out on the court as we officially name the Robins Center floor for legendary Hall of Fame head coach Dick Tarrant.
Well, the Spiders better step it up on this floor, Dick Tarrant's floor, because right now JMU Dukes are shooting the ball at will. Spiders got to step it up on defense.
Good movement there, and a 3 for Trey Davis. Boy, if he can knock down that shot, the Spiders will really have something.
Yeah, he looked comfortable shooting that, Bob.
He sure did. Trey last year was just 6 of 20 from beyond the arc. Didn't shoot many of them. Brings the Spiders back to within 1. JMU's biggest lead, 5 here in the first half. Kent leaves it short, and Richmond could regain the lead on this possession. Davis and Allen.
It's a little zone defense now, a little 1-2-2 zone defense at half court by JMU here with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Chandre penetrates. Chandre floats it and missed it. And in traffic, Shotkus the rebound. Spiders can't quite get over that hump and regain the lead. We have had 5 lead changes and 6 ties here in the first half. Klein knocked that one away. Somewhat of a dangerous play by TJ. He's out there with 2 personal fouls. Lukic guarded by Klein. Shovels it off, and the runner missed by Shakir Brown. Offensive rebound, though, for JMU. That was a good contest by Terry Allen, but the Dukes are getting lots of rebounds right now, and that's going to be an over-the-back foul. Chandre Jones with excellent position as play got a little sloppy.
Yeah, and that's what the JMU wants to do. They want to throw it up on the glass and go after it, Bob. And they had 2 or 3 opportunities, and that time it was a good block out by Chandre as one of the JMU Dukes try to save it going out of bounds.
So we'll walk to the other end and shoot free throws. This will be Chandre Jones, who's 2 for 2 at the line. Talk about rebounding in Dick Tarrant phrases. The one that reverberates in my ears, Greg, is the final phase of defense is rebounding.
Yes, that is, and he told me that the other day when I talked to him on the phone. Just remember, Beck.
Oh, Terry Allen has the ball stripped by Shakir Brown, and Brown got himself up in the air with nowhere to go, and an angry Terry Allen with the rebound and the run out. Jones whips it to Pistacacci, who's back, the Spider freshman. And Allen with a hard drive to the basket and hits Dick Tarrant Court hard with an excellent take to the hoop. He just looks very fired up right now.
Yeah, he does. Strong to the bucket. He was okay. Fall awkwardly, but just a strong move. Caught himself a little bit. When a big guy falls on a court like that, he's a little scared.
Yep. And that's not a guy the Spiders can afford to lose by any stretch. Terry ties the game with his 13th point on Friday the 13th. Chance here to give Richmond the lead back. He does. Terrific first half for Terry Allen, 14 points. It's Richmond by 1 in the final minute of the first half. Shotkus has it knocked away by Allen. Grays comes up with it. Lost it, got it back, lost it again. Intense Spider defense. Forced shot by McLean, no good. And a foul on Winston Grays. And more free throws for Richmond.
Yeah, that's good defense by the Spiders, Bob. More importantly, McLean had to take that shot when the shot clock was going down to 0 that time. So they forced him to take a tough shot and a frustration foul by Grays on Trey Davis.
Double bonus for the Spiders. Trey Davis misses the first. Spiders have left some points out there at the free throw line. 11 of 16 here in the first half. Spiders shot 69% at the line last year. That's right where they are now. Davis misses them both. So the Dukes with a chance to seesaw ahead. Terrific play by Deion Taylor on defense.
Now it's 28 seconds on a game clock, 21 on the shot, 20 on the shot clock now. Good call by Coach Mooney calling that timeout.
Yep. And remember, that's one of the new rules. Coach Mooney cannot actually be granted the timeout. He's got to get one of his players to
court when they did call timeout.
They'll do it right from half court with 18 seconds to go in the half.
It's zone defense coming out of a timeout from JMU.
And the Spiders can go for the last shot of the half. Trey Davis, a deep three, is off the glass. Can the Spiders get one more shot? No. Ooh, that was close. I don't think it would have counted. And speaking of close, that was the first half. The Spiders go to the break with a 36-35 lead. They were led by Terry Allen with 14.
Can go to those two guys a lot more and get what they want inside. And then TJ Klein was quiet because he got in foul trouble. You need him to get going on the offense.
Yeah, I thought clearly Terry Allen and Chandre Jones were the two most confident players on the floor, at least for Richmond, and it translated on the stat sheet with Terry with 14 and Chandre with 10. And TJ Klein would be the guy you'd want to get going here in the second half after the 2 fouls in the first half. But Jackson Kent takes it right at TJ smartly and lays it in.
Yeah, that was a tough shot because I thought TJ Klein had good position that time. And it's a nice move by Jackson Kent.
7 lead changes now, make it 8 as the Spiders dump it right in to Allen, who has 16.
That was an easy pass. That was a tough pass by TJ Klein to make. It put a little reverse spin on it to get there, too, on the baseline.
Spiders by 1. Ron Curry, JMU's leading scorer in the first half, with 10 points. Which way is that going to go? Oh, it's going to be a block on TJ Klein, and that will be his 3rd foul. So he has not been able to get on track, and he's going to go back to the bench.
You don't want to take that chance if you're TJ Klein early in the second half. It's a bang-bang play, and you don't know which way it's going to go. It went against him that time.
So the Dukes inbound, and Curry to the basket in traffic. Good defense by Deion Taylor, who came up with the loose ball. And the Spiders can extend a 1-point lead. They're looking for Allen, who's looking for the basket and finding it. Unstoppable.
Now you keep going to that well until they figure out how to stop it, Bob.
He just has a variety of moves, Terry Allen.
With both hands, which is impressive. He's a right-handed player. He uses left very well inside.
Spiders by 3. Richmond's biggest lead in the game has been 4. JMU led by 5 in the first half, so it's been competitive throughout. Vodanovich over Marshall Wood, who played good defense, but the offensive follow by Paula Schottkus and 1.
Yeah, Schottkus got good position against Deion Taylor that time. Got the rebound and got fouled.
That's Deion's 2nd foul, and here's Schottkus to the line following the stick back. The junior from Lithuania.
JMU had 6 offensive rebounds in the first half, so they get stick a body on those guys in the paint.
And we have our 8th tie of the game. 40-40. Zone again by JMU. Spiders worked on this a lot this week in practice. Marshall Woods, first points as a Spider, a confident release of a 3.
I was waiting for that, Bob. He never forced it. First half, he didn't have a good look to take a shot, but he is a really good shooter from the perimeter. They play in that zone. That really opened up some things for Marshall.
Jackson Kent inside the 3-point arc off the dribble. Missed it. It'll still be JMU ball.
Schottkus is a really good offensive rebound for James Madison. He had his hands on that ball as well.
Dukes get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Jackson Kent in the first half with 6 points, has a bucket here in the second. Looking for an opening. Terry Allen with the steal. Races the other way. He's going to score for 20 for Terry Allen.
Great steal. We've seen him do that. Pick those guys, those guards a lot out there. The perimeter. Quick hands. Great play by Terry Allen, showing his versatility.
JMU's Matt Brady will use a timeout. It's the Terry Allen show right now.
That's what Terry can do out there for the Spiders this year.
He had 3 20-point games last year. He's already got one on the first night of this season. And his career high, in case you're wondering, is 27. And he's got 17 minutes to go in this second half. Vodanovich, good D here by Richmond. Curry, the fadeaway, tough shot.
It's a tough shot by Curry. A lot of people don't get confused. Ronald Curry, the star from Virginia Beach area,
right?
Growing up here, down there, and then going to North Carolina.
North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, played basketball and football. Ended up playing NFL.
Yeah. Chandre drew the contact and the foul.
Again, Chandre, nice little drive. Found that little seam there inside and got there and got to the line. Spiders defense has picked it up in this beginning of the second half, making JMU take some tough shots, some They're starting to challenge JMU more and more. Spiders only gave up 61 points a game to their opponents, so their defense is really stellar last year and very consistent. So you see them tighten up as the game goes on.
Yeah, that was one of the strengths of last year's Richmond team that won 21 games. Had that 3-game run through the NIT right here at the Robbins Center. A little pressure by Richmond to chew some time off of that shot clock for JMU. A little standing around right now by the Dukes offensively. And in the low post, Marshall Wood will be whistled for that foul.
Well, it's interesting you say that, Bob, but we've watched the Spider defense matchup zone a long time. The last 10 years under Coach Mooney, they will make you stand around. They'll make you confused and probe and prod. And that's what's happening right now. Seeing a real stagnant James Madison and just not a lot of movement. One-on-one, trying to take your guy off the dribble, and it's not working right now in the second half.
And they're more of a veteran team. They've seen this before. They saw it last year in Harrisonburg. Good play by Allen to knock the ball out of bounds. How many times did we talk last year when you saw an opponent that the Spiders hadn't played before, or had been many years since they played? Those teams really probed the Spider defense. We'll probably see that Sunday when Stetson comes in here.
And it's going to be tough because of the shot clock especially.
That's an open three knocked down by McLean with a lot of bodies flying in the paint. And one of them, Trey Davis, still down there. And at the other end, a JMU foul is called on Joey McLean, who just knocked down that three-pointer. The Spider lead is 2 as we and Rob Jones elevated to associate head coach. All right, Spiders inbound with a 2-point lead. Jones, Allen, Taylor, Pistacacci, and Davis, the 5 against the JMU zone. Pistacacci and Jones, good long-range shooters. Ten to shoot. Good fake by Allen. Good shot by Allen. He is sizzling hot.
Yeah, good patience by Richmond that time. Didn't panic as the shot clock went down. And Terry, a nice ball fake and put it home.
And a foul as Allen went for the steal.
He's doing it all.
He got the foul called on Joey McLean. Boy, Terry Allen is just all over the court.
He is doing it all. 22 points now, 5 rebounds, 2 steals.
He is 8 of 11 from the floor and has made all 6 of his free throws. Again against the JMU zone. Good patience. Good crossover. Tough pass. Jones misses. Deion Taylor offensive rebound. Second chance for Richmond.
Nice rebound by Deion. He wanted it more on that one.
Taylor's 4th rebound. Nice follow by Pistacacci. Didn't get the reverse layup, but he'll get a couple of free throws for the youngster out of Texas.
Yeah, quick to the ball that time by Jesse.
And he'll get a chance to get his first collegiate points. The 6'3", free-spirited freshman.
Yeah, you say that because he just cut his hair, right?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow. They had a laugh at that one himself. Yeah. And he's a good shooter. A little excited and ramped up for that free throw.
Yes, he was.
Wow. First collegiate game. That will happen. That's it. He took his time that time. Still.
Missed them both, and Taylor coming over the top commits his 3rd foul. So the Dukes will get it back. Marshall Wood back for Richmond. Taylor goes out. So the foul trouble for the Spiders, Deion Taylor, TJ Klein, Marshall Wood, each have 3. Joey McLean has 4 for JMU. And a lot of time to go.
The pace has really slowed
it
up.
Sure has.
A lot more energy in that first half. Now they're settling in.
Oh, that's a three from deep by Chabarkaba, who's back in the game. He got limited because of foul trouble in the first half.
Oh, you really got to recognize where he is on the floor. He can shoot it.
Spiders, as we said in the first half, did not see him last year. He didn't play. Trey Davis makes a play on a runner. 7 for Trey. The lead is 3 for Richmond. Grays, Shotkus, Chabarkaba with the left hand misses. A lot of purple jerseys there, and Shotkus puts it in.
They got to start rebounding the Spiders. Too many offensive stick-back opportunities for JMU right now.
Dukes it out, rebound at the Spiders by 9 boards. Pistakachi.
Pistakachi is wide open that time. Again, the ball went in the middle. Good kick out by Terry Allen, assist by him.
His first collegiate points. He was much more comfortable at the three-point line than he was at the free throw line.
One thing that I talked to some of the players, they said he's not bashful about shooting the ball. He don't mind shooting it.
That'll be a blocking foul on him, however. And the Spiders' 5th team foul, so JMU will inbound.
The other missing coach that was on the bench last year is Kevin Smith. He was the director of basketball operations for the Spiders this year. He is now with Kevin McGeehan
yep,
down at Campbell University. And Dan Giroux, who was down there with Coach McGeehan, is now with the Cavaliers.
Yep.
So,
boy, that was great hustle and a steal off of the inbound, and the Spiders are fortunate they don't get that one on them. T.J. Klein finally corralled the rebound, and he was fouled.
Yeah, they got lucky there. Gray stole the inbounds pass. Just missed the layup.
Shakir Brown, his 2nd foul. So a 2-point Richmond lead with 12:50 to go, second half.
Well, JMU won't go away. The Spiders had a 5-point lead earlier. Looked like he was going to run away with it.
Jones tried to dribble through a double team. Curry stole the ball. From the baseline, Grays ties the game. His first points, he averaged 8 a game last year.
The Spiders are getting a little careless with the basketball right now.
Boy, they went most of the first half without any turnovers. They only had 1 at halftime. And now you see they have 3. What a jam by Quan Four! Wow. Boy, did he show some ups. Curry misses. Shotkus misses, but he's fouled. Now the intensity's coming back, and there's a buzz in the air at the Robbins Center off of the Quan Four one-hand tomahawk dunk.
Wow, Bob. I was teasing Quan about his 45-inch vertical. He showed it there.
And they say he's the fastest player on the Spider team as well.
Wow. He exploded to the basket on that dunk. Who they called the foul on down there on Shotkus? I didn't see who they called.
It might have been on Marshall Wood, and if it is, it's his 4th. If that's the case, he's going to come out. So is Pistakachi. Terry Allen, a brief rest, is back, and Trey Davis is back. Paula Shotkus, 6 points, all here in the second half. And he can tie the game again, which he does.
Hey, James Madison, he had some battlers and some grinders in there in the post, too.
Yeah, they're going to be good in the CAA. Remember, they're playing without Yohani Dalembert, who averaged 11 points, 6 rebounds a game last year. When he comes back, they've got a pretty complete squad.
Yes,
they were
they
picked
do.
second behind Hofstra in the CAA. Allen threw a double team for the layup.
Yeah, he's getting what he wants right now, Bob. So he's taking the ball off the dribble. He's ball faking, and there's no resistance with him.
Richmond by 2. Nice pass and finish by Shakir Brown. 11 ties. Klein spins it off the glass. Now we're going back and forth.
Yeah, the Spiders are doing a really good job of attacking that zone right in the middle, and they're kicking it or taking it from that middle. Whoever's in that middle really doing a good job of attacking the basket. TJ did a nice job that time.
Here's Winston Graves. And the long-range jumper by Shakir Brown. JMU by 1. Under 11 minutes. Klein answers.
Back and forth here.
This is quite a stretch by both teams.
See if the Spiders can tighten up on a defensive end now. Make some stops.
Shakir Brown is feeling it right in front of his bench. Remember, you said it, Greg, he averaged 20 in junior college last year. Dukes by 2.
Yeah, Dukes come out of that zone now. Allen can go to work.
He missed that one. McLean the rebound. 10 minutes to go, halfway through the second half. Bogdanovich looking inside for Brown, who has a little bit of a mismatch right now. Quan 4 has him in the low post. That was a tough shot and a great block by Terry Allen, and Quan 4 comes out of there with it. Terry Allen at both ends of the court. Four to Davis, to the basket. Brown's got it.
Yeah, it's a good look by Trey. Just missed a shot, the floater.
JMU by 2 and the ball. Shakir Brown off of the bench has 16 points. Chandre has the steal. Allen has the basket and one. 26 for Terry Allen. He is doing that and much more tonight. With those numbers, add 3 steals and a couple of assists as well. Seven of 7 at the free throw line gives him 27. That ties his career high that he had against Duquesne in March of 2014. More importantly, it gives Richmond a 1-point lead.
You said it's going to be a competitive game, and this game is very competitive, and everyone's starting to pick up the intensity in the second half.
Yeah, I think it's lived up to its billing for a season opener. It's a tough one for both teams. That was a tough shot by Curry and an air ball.
There's 2 seconds on the shot clock, so the Spiders have to be aware of that.
Trey Davis and Shakir Brown mixing it up a little after the whistle. Saw that from our baseline camera. Dukes have to be aware of that shot clock. Oh, they lobbed it into Kent, and that'll be goaltending. Jackson Kent is 6'7". He's long and lean, and he got up there.
Yeah, more importantly, JMU recognized there was only 2 seconds on the shot clock and threw it to the rim.
So the Dukes back by 1. With a dozen lead changes now. They're double teaming Terry Allen. Good move. And they steal the ball from him.
Yeah, that's the adjustment that they've made.
8 minutes to go. Quick release of a 3. Grazes the rim by Jabarkaba, and the Spiders in transition. Allen double teamed. Spiders reset.
Chandre's been quiet this second half, Bob. Let's see if he gets going here.
Quan 4 with the runner, confidently rattles it home.
Key word there, confidently.
I will say, Greg, for the first time tonight, personally, I wondered where Kendall Anthony was on that possession. That was a possession where you would think of number 0 take it over.
Yep.
I don't think any of the 5 on the court thought that, but for just a fleeting moment, I had that thought.
Well, he's in Turkey, so
He is.
I don't know if he can help us now.
I actually interrupted a FaceTime with Kendall Anthony in the hallway today with someone and had an opportunity to talk with him for about 30 seconds.
Wow. They've given up 14 offensive rebounds so far to JMU, Bob. So they got to tighten up.
Jackson Kent misses the first of 2 free throw opportunities. So the Dukes just 6 of 10 at the foul line. Kent now with 11. And we have our 13th tie on Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Taylor, Davis, Ford, Jones, and Klein. Terry Allen getting a rest. Be ready for the stretch drive. Klein on the drive is fouled.
A lot of hand check there.
Shotkus.
It's 1-1 for both teams now.
Could come down to free throw shooting. Both teams right around 70% last year. TJ in double figures with 10. Kind of a quiet 10 for number 10 tonight.
And I think he has never gotten into a rhythm, and especially in that first half and beginning of the second half with those foul problems.
6'9", redshirt junior. The transfer from Niagara makes 1 of 2.
And TJ only shot 65% from the free throw line last year, and he's a much better shooter than that, so I expect that to pick up this year.
Now the Dukes with the ball. Bogdanovich to Ron Curry. 10 to shoot. Curry passed it off into the corner for the 3 by Tom Bogdanovich.
Shot clock running down. Spiders locked in on the ball. Lost the perimeter player, Bogdanovich, right there.
JMU 11 of 22 from 3-point range. And stepping out of bounds was Chandre Jones as he went to make his move.
And Terry Allen's not going to get
too
much of a break.
Nope. Spiders turned it over, just Richmond's 5th of the game. JMU with 11. The Spiders are one of the best teams in the country. Last year only averaged 10 turnovers a game. They had 18 games where they had 10 or less turnovers. Really did a good job of handling the ball. Oh, Chandre with quick hands went in for the steal, but will be called for a reach-in foul. That's his 3rd. And now the Dukes to the line. Paulus Shotkus.
Yeah.
Chandre got the arm.
Smart play by Shotkus, too. He kind of threw his arms out there for Chandre to reach in there.
But the free throw is missed, and Terry Allen skies for the rebound. That's his 7th rebound. Good spin by Klein along the baseline, but he's double-teamed, in some trouble, and a steal by Curry. Drives it up the sideline, and a foul called on Jones. Right in front of Spider coach Chris Mooney. That could have been a wraparound.
Yeah, that's what TJ Klein was asking, and so was Coach Mooney on that call. Sure looked like he cooked him.
So Chandre to the bench. He has 4. Marshall Wood has 4. TJ Klein has 3. And Ron Curry has a 1-and-1. And he missed it. Boy, the Dukes, they're going to be kicking themselves over the points they've left at the free throw line, especially here in the second half.
Yeah, those are 2 big misses, 1-and-1s.
Keeps it a 1-possession game. Spiders down a deuce. Klein backs in. 4 fake the 3. Allen. converged upon. 4 off the dribble. Left it short. Great hustle to grab the loose ball rebound. Boy, he came flying across.
Yeah, that was a nice rebound.
Spiders have been out-rebounded by a dozen, but that was a big one. Second chance here for Richmond. Can the Spiders capitalize? Trey Davis misses, and Shakir Brown has had a fine debut for JMU, has the rebound. 4:30 to go. Curry underneath for a layup by Vodanovich.
They're playing with a lot more confidence. James Madison, the last couple minutes, Bob. The Spiders are going to have to really focus in, and especially on the defensive end. They'll get their shots on the offense.
Klein goes up and under, twists and turns, and rolls it home. Wow, did Richmond need that bucket? 72-70 JMU. 3:50 to go. On the shot clock. Allen comes out on Curry. 2 star players. Curry, tough fade away over Allen.
That was a tough shot. Great defense by TA that time. Couldn't ask for a better defense, just a better shot.
3:25 to go. Allen with 27 to lead Richmond. Trey Davis. An air ball that will go out of bounds. But a chance here for the Spiders to regroup. They find themselves down by 4 with 3:09 to go. TJ Klein tries, and the possession arrow points to Richmond.
These type of things you work on in preseason, both coaches and teams. You work on situational basketball, time, and all that good stuff. And what do you do in certain situations? So we'll see this right from the start. The first game of the year for both teams.
It's promised to be a very competitive opener, and it's proved to be. Vodanovich has had some key buckets and 13 points for the Dukes. Now with the shot clock windowing down, the ball is in Curry's hands. He misses the 3, but Shakir Brown with the rebound, and he finds Shaktas for the bucket and the foul.
That time the Spiders brought their defensive players out there. Deion Taylor coming out on the defensive end, and the two small guys, Bob, in there trying to rebound with 4 and Chandre Jones, and it's a mismatch with Brown getting that offensive rebound. That's been the Achilles heel for the Spiders in this game.
All the Shotkas can go into double figures with this free throw, and you mentioned Shakir Brown's rebound. What a debut for the 6'6 junior from Baltimore. 16 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double. But the free throw is no good, and it keeps it a 2-possession game. The Dukes, as we said, have tripped at the foul line, but they have dominated on the backboards. Hence that stat right there with 20 second chance points. Last year it was points in the paint for JMU. They had 40 points in the paint a year ago. Tonight they're dominating on second chance points. And a 6-point lead. And a shot clock violation. First one of the game.
That's just lack of recognition. That's when you need some help from your teammates on the bench. They're all sitting there, Bob, and you got to yell and scream.
2 minutes to go, and JMU enjoying its largest lead of the game. Good effort by 4 at midcourt on Curry. Curry almost lost it. Milking time off the clock. Again, it's in Curry's hands. Davis defends him. Kent with the long 3. Offensive rebound and a follow by Tom Vodanovich.
That's where they're getting hurt, right there. Big offensive rebound.
Biggest lead for either team, JMU by 8. Jones misses. And the Dukes are in great shape right now. The Spiders are going to start to foul. Chris Mooney yelling at his guys defensively. to take some fouls, and Quan 4 does on Ron Curry.
Yeah, you got to extend this game, and the Dukes have not been good at the free throw line. So they have to make their free throws, make them earn it here.
Well, JMU in the second half is 4 of 8 at the line, and in the game 7 of 14. So good strategy by Coach Mooney to extend this game as long as you can.
And if they're going to miss, Bob, you got to rebound now.
Curry used all of the rim, but he got it. Well, JMU has not had a lot of success in season opener because they have played a lot of ranked teams and a lot on the road. This is the fifth time in the past 7 years they've opened on the road. Two for Curry.
Now let's see what the Spiders can do. They're going to get scores quickly now. They got to put some sense of urgency on it.
Which Chandre Jones does and puts it in. But that's his first field goal, Greg, of the second half. He had 10 first half points, now has 14.
And now what you do if you're the Spiders, so they have to sit him. You have to deny, take the ball away, try to get that steal.
Well, that was a quick inbound to Curry. Near steal by Allen, didn't get it. And now JMU will play keep away, and the Spiders will foul. It's Allen on Curry. And now a technical foul has been called on Terry Allen. In frustration, he kind of not shoved the official, but kind of slapped his arm at the official.
That's not good. Can't lose your composure.
So Allen gets the personal foul, and he'll get the technical foul.
And I don't think Terry's that type of player.
No,
it's just,
not at all.
Just a lack of frustration. I mean, just a frustration, and kind of threw his arms out in frustration and got that call.
Yep. And unfortunately, the official was right there, and it either grazed him or came close enough that the official made the technical foul call immediately. Nobody feels worse than Terry Allen, I can tell you. To your point, there's not a nicer, more mild-mannered guy on the basketball court than Terry. And he wasn't mad at the official's call. He was trying to foul. He was just, as you said, Greg, just frustrated to look up at the scoreboard and see the Spiders down 8.
It's a good thing, though. He's missed some free throws. He missed that one, Curry. So this is really helping the Spiders stay in this game.
He makes 1 of 2, so 17 for Ron Curry. And now 2 free throws coming. The foul was called appropriately, correctly at midcourt.
Yep. The Spiders usually don't give up 81 points as well, Paul. They have given up 81 points in this first game. I think that's the most disappointing thing you can see. Look at the talent, everything on this about this game. You look at the 82 points on the scoreboard for the Spiders.
Just a quick glance back at last year, Greg. The most Richmond gave up was 84 at NC State. That was a great game, that first half that went back and forth. And not the same feel tonight.
Again, you got to get a quick score here if you're Richmond.
Klein faked the pass, took the shot, missed it. Nice hustle by Quan 4 to get the rebound and a pushing foul. But only 40 seconds remain now. And it'll be 1-1 for Quan. The 8th team foul on JMU.
Yeah, again, you want to make these free throws, and then, Bob, you want to foul immediately when the ball comes in and then try to extend this game.
Four knocks down that free throw. The only 2 games he played last year were at the beginning of the year against Radford and High Point. Then he had that broken foot. And he got the medical red shirt, sat out the year. So he's got 4 full years to play. Might be a blessing in disguise.
Yes, it is.
By the time he's done. Makes 1 of 2 at the line. Klein does a good job of going for the steal, but Shakir Brown comes up with it, and he gets fouled. He has had an outstanding first game for JMU.
Yes, he has. Good-looking player.
And a 10-point Dukes lead with 34 seconds remaining.
Yeah, the crowd is stunned because the Spiders rarely lose on their home court, Bob. And we have seen it over the years, especially, as you said, at home openers, the Spiders usually come out and play well.
Now the Spiders set a school record for wins here at the Robins Center last year with 16.
Yeah, 16-4, leaving.
But this looks like it's going to snap a 15-year run of season-opening wins for Richmond. Well, the good news is you won't have a lot of time to feel sorry for yourself. You got another game in 2 days. Jones misses the three, and Brown just adding to his monster night. 18 points and now a dozen rebounds. Well, Stetson comes in here Sunday. It'll be the Hatters season opener. It's a young team, and the Spiders, we'll see what their bounce-back ability is like.
Yeah, take their frustrations out on them.
Exactly.
And you have to learn from these games, and this is a tough loss early in the season for Richmond.
The Spider women did open with a win here this afternoon, knocked off Old Dominion. They will play ahead of the men Sunday at 1 o'clock against Eastern Kentucky. And, of course, sandwiched in between that is a huge football game for the Spiders of Coach Danny Rocco tomorrow at Villanova.
Yep. Double duty for you, Bob. And good luck on the broadcast, and good luck to the Spider football team.
How about just good luck getting up I-95 to get to the football game?
True. That's no joke right there.
Yeah. I'll let you know how I'm doing tomorrow morning. Juan Four, nice fadeaway jumper, but only 19 seconds remain. And a 12-point JMU lead, and the Spiders will not foul. So a disappointing opener for the Richmond Spiders and some encouragement for the JMU Dukes. As JMU comes to Richmond and knocks off the Spiders 87-75. They place 4 in double figures, led by Shakir Brown with 20.